Hi, I'm Rashonda, and so I'm going to be doing a video called the Throwback Tag. Okay, so there's 15 questions, and here we go. So the first one is, what year were you born in? I was born in 1994. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. So I'll post a picture at the end of the video. Okay, so what TV shows did you grow up watching? I watched the one show with Mary-Kate and Ashley. Why can I not remember what it's called now? And Lizzie McGuire, and I don't know, I liked Barney when I was really young. I especially liked the one girl from Barney. Apparently I used to copy whatever she did, and it was apparently out of all the kids, it was apparently the homeliest kid out of all of them. And okay, so that's just a few of the shows that I watched. What did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? So I wanted to be a dentist. No, I definitely don't want to be a dentist. It's just not my thing. Cleaning teeth and working on teeth does not appeal to me. Although it's a good paying job, that's for sure. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. So I'll post a link below. There's a video that's already on YouTube of me when I was younger. So the link to the video will be in the comments. Sorry, I totally lost where I was. Okay, what were your favorite toys to play with? I liked my Mary-Kate and Ashley Barbie dolls, or just Barbies in general. I remember playing with some Polly Pockets. Oh, I had so many toys. It was ridiculous. So many toys. I think I remember a lot of Barbies though, and I had the big Barbie house and stuff. What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? Well, apparently when I was in swim club when I was 4 years old, so Zane's age, me and my friend didn't want to pee in the pool, so we peed behind the bleachers, on the pool deck. I guess, because once you're kind of in the line for the race, you can't just go to the washroom. We didn't want to pee in the pool, so we were oh, we'll pee on the deck, and they clean the deck anyways. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's super embarrassing. Now that's out there for everyone to see. But I was 4, okay? It's not like I was an older kid in swim club who would do that. Okay. The next thing is, read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. I have nothing that I wrote in kindergarten, but I don't know where it is. But I was told that when I was little so I had a calico Persian, and my grandma and mom said they could always tell what pictures I had drawn when all the kids' pictures are up, because she was literally in every picture. So yeah, 3 songs you love to listen to as a child. Well, I like that song that's I'm Blue, and then I liked the YMCA, and I really liked Shania Twain. What was one thing you dressed up as for Halloween? What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? So I don't really remember having a funny costume or anything, but I did really like 101 Dalmatians, so I dressed up as them. I had a billion toys. I think I still have all my Dalmatian toys that I saved for when I have kids, for when I had kids and stuff, actually. Yeah, I totally forgot about that until now. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. Why can I not think of anything right now? Well, I guess one funny thing was that when Cameron was born, on the way to the hospital, my grandma was in the hospital at the time, having something done, so my grandpa was with her kind of thing, and then my mom was obviously having Cameron, so I stayed with my swim coach, and I was so convinced Cameron was a girl. On the way to the hospital, I literally argued with my swim coach the whole way there, and I would have been 7, right? that Cameron was a girl. Nope, definitely a boy. Okay. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? So I do have, it's like a blanket. It actually has like 101 Dalmatians on the one side, but the other side, it was just like a blanket that I really liked, but like I brought it like everywhere and always had it, that it pretty much turned into like a rag, so my grandma had to like sew it on to another blanket, and I still have it. I just always kept it. I don't know. It's just something that I haven't got rid of. What was something weird you used to do as a child? Well, I would boss my friends around, like exactly what to say when we were playing. Like we'd be playing Barbies and I'd be like, I say this and you say this and then I say this. So I was very bossy. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were young? I never really had like super scary stuff happen when I was young. I don't know, I think I was pretty sheltered. How is the world now different from how it was when you were a child? Well, I'm thinking more from when I was around like Cameron's age, like young teenager, but okay, the kids in high school were nothing like when I was in high school. So he has like these group of kids in his school that are apparently like, I don't know, transgender, if you can call them that, because literally like one day they're one gender, the next day they're another gender kind of thing, whereas, I don't know, I was under the impression that transgenders kind of switch to one gender and kind of stay that way, not back and forth. But that's not even the weirdest part. Okay, so maybe they're still trying to figure out who they are, so if they're transgender or what, but they walk around with like kitty claws apparently, like hissing at people and clawing people, but they're allowed to and you're not allowed to say anything to them because they may or may not be transgender. I don't know, like I know someone who's transgender, and I mean there's like people on TV and stuff that are transgender, and they usually switch, say that, and then maybe they were to switch like later on in life, which I totally get. Like, actually I know a couple people who are transgender and they've switched and never switched back, so I'm kind of unsure about the switching every second day thing, but I'm more unsure about this kitty claw thing, about being allowed to walk around and claw people and not get in trouble because you're not sure of your gender identity. I'm all about people being able to make like decisions on what gender they want to be, that kind of stuff. But I'm not all for people walking around clawing at people and stuff. Like, that's just insane. Like, poor Cameron having to deal with these kids. Like, they were not... The people who I know who would have been in my school who were transgenders, they didn't switch every second day. In fact, they didn't come out until after high school, the one, and the other one did during high school. But she switched to a he and has been a he since. I don't know. And he never walked around clawing people. So, yeah, I just thought that was really odd when Cameron told me that kids are allowed to walk around clawing each other with kitty claws and hiss at each other. So that's definitely a big change from when I was in high school. And Cameron and I are only 7 years apart, so like that's a big change in 7 years. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.